Okay, we're looking at AQA's mock paper. The first question here, so we've got 1A, and it's looking for us to write this number in words. So we've got thousands, hundreds, tens, and units. So we've got 2,000, 600, and 70. Question 2, write down 60,257 in figures. If it helps you, put your sort of thousands, hundreds, tens, and units in. So we've got 60,000, so we've got a 6 and a 0 here. Then we've got 200, and then 57. So 57 in there, and there's our answer. Write this number here, so I'll write the number down, 4,567. It's saying to the nearest thousand, nearest hundred. So nearest hundred then means this here. This is the 100 column, so we look at the number next to it, which is a 6, so it means the 5 will round up. So that will then give us an answer, I'll put roughly equal to 4,600, because it's nearer to 600 than 500, so it's 4,600. Write down the value of the 8 in the number 64,872. Sorry, 92. Well, the 8 is in the hundreds column, so it is worth 800. Also, if you write down hundreds, they probably give you that, but I would say safer by staying at 800 there. Okay, question 2. A pictogram shows the number of pizzas delivered by a pizza shop on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Work out the number of pizzas delivered on Monday. Now we've got a key here that says it represents 8 pizzas for a whole one. So what we've got here then is question 2A. We've got 2 circles, so it's 2 times by your 8, which then gives you 16. B, work out the number of pizzas delivered on Wednesday. So Wednesday we've got 1, 2, and then 3/4. So you want 3/4 of 8. So we've got 8 and 8. And we'll work out 3/4 of something is divide by 4. So we have 8 divided by 4, which is a quarter, which is 2. And then because we want 3 lots, 3/4, we times 2 by 3, which will give us 6. Then add our 6 on. That will then give us 22. Part C, we've got information there about the shop delivered 24 pizzas on Thursday and 36 pizzas on Friday. Use information to complete the pictogram. So we need 24, so you need to know your 8 times table. So it's 8, 16, and then another 8, which gives us 24. So that's 3 whole ones. Then 36, so it's 8, 16, 24, 32. Now we're 4 left, 4 out of 8. Well, 4 out of 8 is a half. So we draw a half like that. You can either draw a half that way, or obviously you could have drawn it that way as well. It doesn't matter which way around you've drawn the half. That'll give you the mark. I would say try and draw it this way, because you see from the example here, they'd expect that, I would say, to be drawn. On to question 3. Ask us to write down the mathematical names of each of these shapes. So we have a cylinder, and then for the second one we have a pyramid. You can say square base pyramid if you want, but they are accepting just pyramid as an answer. Question 4 now. This is a parallelogram. Write down the order of rotation of the symmetry. Well, if we take this parallelogram, what we can actually do, if I make a copy of it, and then we'll just bring another copy of this in. Just to show you rotational symmetry, the idea of this is that you rotate the shape 360 degrees, and it's the number of times the shape goes back into itself. So it's 1, 2 times. So the order of rotation there for question 4a will be 2. Then draw all lines of symmetry on a rectangle here. So we're looking for a rectangle, and the lines of symmetry, we've got the line going downwards, the line going across. Now very commonly a mistake is made here by doing the diagonal lines, but if you drew a diagonal line going through there, this line would not fall directly onto that line there, so you then wouldn't get a line of symmetry. So that's incorrect. It's just 2 lines of symmetry there. In question 5, shade 2/5 of this shape. So this is for 5a. So 2/5 means 2 in every 5. So if we count across in 5s, I want 2 out of every 5. So that's 2 out of every 5 there, and that's it. B, write 0.7 as a fraction. Well, that's the units columns, that's the tenths columns, and we've got 7 of them. So we've got 7 tenths. That's a fraction there. Write 0.34 as a percentage. Now for me, again, I'd go through the columns. Now your last number to your right is where your fraction would be. So because it's a 4, it means we use the hundreds. So we've got 34 hundredths. Now percent in itself means out of 100. So we've actually got here, I'll just put equal signs in because they are equal, 34 per 100, i.e. 34%. Paddy says that 0.3 is halfway between 20% and 4/5. If she's correct, you must explain your answer. Well, what I would do is I would convert all of them to the same thing. So we've got 0.3. Now you can convert them to whichever ones you want. You could all be fractions, all percentages, all decimals. Myself, I'm going to convert all of them to decimals. So 0.3. We've got 0.20 there, same as this decimal here. And 4/5, if you can't do that, then put a 5 on the outside and a 4 on the inside. 5s into 4 go none. Then we put a few noughts. 5s into 4 go none, carry a 4. 5s into 40 go 8. So we've got 0.8 there. Is 0.3 halfway? No. As what would halfway between these two be? It would actually be 0.5. Would be halfway.